Hi lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today. I hope you're all doing really well. Welcome to those who are new to my channel also. Today we are doing, are you both aligning, are you both going to come into union this year, 2022? Or it could be timeless as well whenever you are watching this, even after 2022. It's just for this year that you're in right now. But currently we are just in the beginning of 2022. So we're going to see, guys, are you coming into union this year with your twin or your soulmate? Whatever label, doesn't really matter, but this is your person. And as you can see, I have pre-shuffled cards here. I do this sometimes on the occasion, just to, when what I like to do is I don't have much energy. Okay, so usually when I'm doing the shuffling on camera with readings, which I mostly do, they can be quite long readings, and with these ones, I like to do, an extra pile that you can pick from as well. I don't know how long today's readings are going to go for. Hopefully they won't be too long. I know some of you like the in-depth readings, so that's good. That's what I usually do, in-depth readings, but sometimes people just want fast readings as well, so I will try to do that today. But I do have quite a few cards that Spirit directed me to pull out for you. It does tell a story, guys. So, pull up a chair, grab a cuppa, get comfortable, and I will read for you. Now, for the first one here, we've got number 1, which is the clear quartz crystal. Don't know if that's going to really show. For number 2, we've got the strawberry quartz. And number 3, we've got Lapis Lazuli. Okay. And number 4, we've got the tiger eye. So take a moment, put your person in mind, okay? And just focus on the cards, which ones draw you in, and we'll get started shortly. Hi group 1, welcome guys. You chose the clear quartz crystal here. And we're going to have a look first up at your energy, like the background. It might tell a background story for us, okay? So I'm just going to get the cards that I know what I'm doing with. So this is really cool, okay? So what we've got here first up is Whitney Wolf Herd. And it says, if you don't make the first move, someone else will. Every hour spent staring at a screen is an hour spent alone. And beware, to other people, your profile is your true self. Now, this lady here, Whitney, is I think she's the founder actually of Tinder. And then she created Bumble as well. And she really advocates for women to be able to be confident in themselves and being able to take the first step forward, to make the first move, basically, saying if you don't make the first move, someone else will. So she's all about the dating game. She's all about, the strength of women, empowerment, things like that. So whether you're a feminine or, masculine watching, female, male, doesn't matter. This just means that, the feminine part of you wants to come forward and make a move. It's okay to make a move. You might be shy in making a move. And she's got the beautiful yellow on too, which is a very happy, confident color. It's about the solar plexus. It kind of reminds me of the solar plexus where there's personal power. So you might be not the first person to make the first move. Not the first person. What am I saying? Yeah, you might not be the person to make the first move in your connections. You might be waiting back for your person to make the first move right now. Okay, so it's interesting. Every hour spent staring at a screen is an hour spent alone. So in other words, get out there, get busy. Maybe instead of I'm not saying you're doing it, but some people might be sitting there just bored, just feeling a block, feeling that they can't do anything in this connection. Might be feeling like they're wasting their time. It could be that some of you have been dating others in the meantime. You might be with somebody, and you just might be feeling that your heart's not in it, and you really do. Sorry, I just had a phone call come through. I forgot to put my phone on flight mode. But yes, beware to other people. Your profile is your true self. You might feel like in some ways that you're wasting your time in a situation, either being alone or with someone else who's just not fulfilling you in any way. And it says, beware to other people, your profile is your true self. So, being on Tinder, Bumble, online dating, that kind of thing, she's meaning that. It kind of means be careful. Because people are going to read about you, they're going to see you, okay, and learn about you. And it could also be that for some of you, you are on social media. Whatever you're putting out there, your person is seeing. So they're going to see that and think that's true. So just be aware of what you're putting out there for your person to see. And so we've got here as well, heart chakra. When you show yourself compassion, you are able to connect with others with an open heart. So this is really beautiful because this shows me that you're ready for love. This shows me that you're coming into this with an open heart. And that, you're not judging the situation too much. It does look to me like, in some ways you might be a little worried that your person, if you don't make the first move towards them, then someone else will, take them, kind of like you'll miss out. But I don't really feel that, that could be something you're feeling, but your heart's open to this, and patience. So it's going to take some time, okay? It's going to take some time. Maybe there's something you're still working on within yourself, maybe heart healing your heart, that kind of thing. But forgive, release the past. So there could be still something that you're trying to let go of, either in this connection with your person. And this could be somebody that okay? This is what I meant to say in the very beginning, is that this could be somebody that you're already aware of, that you know who your person is. Or it could be somebody, coming in, like your person, that you've got no idea about yet. You don't know who it is. So this is just saying forgive, release the past. It's done now. It's done with now. You can always move forward. You can recreate yourself, reinvent yourself, as in that profile, how you're showing yourself to the world. And I do feel for some of you do want to reinvent yourself. You might be looking at different style of clothing, makeup, hairdo, whatever it is. You might change your hair. Male, female, doesn't really matter. You know who I'm talking to here. But you might feel that you want a change. You want to kind of show yourself in a different light to other people. You're starting to really understand about compassion for yourself as well as the journey. And you realize that it's going to take some patience. And some things might be out of your hands. Like the other person, if you are aware of who they are, they might be in another connection, or you might be. So it's just going to take some time, and to release the past here. You'll feel much relieved when doing that. And we've got the storyteller too. Stories are medicine, strengthening and renewing. So everybody has a story, and you've got a story to tell. And what yours does concern, there might have been some experiences. Maybe there's been lots of experiences in relationships for you, even intimate relationships, where you're starting to really learn more about yourself, what you want, what you don't want, and how to teach people how to treat you. So your person's going to come in and realize that you're a different person. You're stronger, even more loving, but not strong in a way of being guarded, but strong and confident, and being able to still have an open heart and be loving and nurturing, because you've got a story to tell. And that's where your compassion comes in, because you have had pain. So it could be at the moment that you're just waiting, okay? Maybe you're just working on yourself. We're going to see what's going on with the connection. So this is beautiful. The love is the perfect choice. Sacred soul connection, unified, tantric, sexual energy, spiritual love. It's passion, respect, trust, and compassion's coming through again. Open communication, being authentic to your path and your personal values and beliefs. Knowing what you want to choose and what you will and won't stand for. Consider all consequences before making a decision. And this is twin flame soulmates. Very beautiful. So this shows me that you are both going to choose each other. You're going to choose each other, and it's the perfect relationship, the perfect choice. You're going to make the perfect choice. Yeah, beautiful in this. See all that green too? That's the heart healing, see? The heart chakra. And see how they're under a tree there? So you could be both, you know, loving nature, and maybe you will have a picnic or something out in nature and just kiss under a tree, something like that. That could happen here. I feel like you want to be a little adventurous as well. Like you don't want to just stick things in a box how someone has to be. Like you really want to, and maybe you do at the moment have many options. Maybe you are at a point in your life where you can choose, you know, who your partner is to be. If you haven't really thought of somebody in your mind right now, you do have a choice. And it could be for some of you that you are choosing between two people at this time, but you're going to make the perfect choice. Secrets and illusions, the moon. What is kept hidden, the deep subconscious, anxiety, the resurfacing of past trauma or suppressed memories, emotions, secrets, illusions, fears, all is not what it seems and there is confusion. The need to look within and trust in your intuition, feel your way through a situation rather than think. Pay attention to your dreams and go with your gut instincts, and enhance your intuitive powers by connecting with the divine feminine within. Work with inner cycles with lunar cycles to manifest and release. So when I see this, right, because it says here, I love the sweetness of your soul and the taste of your kisses. So there's definitely, just to go back on this, there is definitely something about kissing. Your person, you are going to love kissing each other. You just won't be able to stop kissing each other. I think what this is saying is that you might be a little wary at first. Maybe because you have been hurt in the past, you might be afraid it's going to repeat. Because it might seem to be too good to be true for you, but it really is a beautiful love. It's a sweet love. See, this is like a sweetheart. They might even call you sweetie or sweetheart, or you might do the same. But this is saying that, you know, there might be some pain that you're hiding. Both of you could be hiding pain from each other from a past, and you don't want to bring it into the connection. So that could just be what it is there. And you know, you are coming in with this with an open heart though, but there definitely has been some pain. So you might be a little bit cautious, and so will they, because this is your energy together. But I feel like you've both been on a journey in love, that's for sure. Now let me see, what else have I got here? I just wanted to make sure I'm doing this the right way. Yeah, let's see what else is coming up. So we've got Venus, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. So you are going to be very attracted to each other. There's going to be a very strong attraction. You're both going to really enjoy each other, the way you look. You know, you're going to find each other very attractive and beautiful and handsome. And you're going to really want to indulge in the pleasures in life. You might want to bring food into the bedroom, you know. This is the chocolates here, so some of you might really enjoy doing that. You might have a bit of a sweet tooth as well, some of you. And I just feel like you just really want to embrace the whole relationship, the beauty of the relationship. It said tantric sex before as well, so there's like a spiritual love here, not just physical. There's a very deep love here. Yeah, so that's really beautiful, and you're going to value each other, you know, the perfect choice. It's like you only have eyes for each other. Okay, that's what's going on here. This is a monogamous relationship. So at the moment, this person's here very confident, has their options open. You know, that kind of feels like that way. And you might have had that. You might have had your options open to really think, well, where do I want to be? Who is going to be my true love? You know, you don't want to settle for less. You're really going to not play the field as such, but you really are taking into account what you will, what you do want and what you don't want. And there's been a lot of those that you've thought, definitely don't want that. So it's like by the time this person comes to you or comes back to you, if it is someone that you will know in your heart and soul that this is your love. They will know this as well. And so, wow, look at this. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So someone could be a Sagittarius or a Taurus Libra or a Pisces, Cancer, or Gemini. Okay, that's just things coming up here. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, just some things coming up for you there. But this is Sagittarius as well. Luck is on your side. There is really amazing luck in this connection. There's good fortune in this connection. Things Things just seem to align for you guys. It's going to be at the perfect time. See, it says a perfect choice. You're going to make, both of you, the perfect choice to actually come together and align with the universe. So that's actually quite amazing. It could be a nighttime event here as well, being the moon. But it's saying good luck is on your side, both of you. So, you know, this is going to be amazing. So whenever you meet, it really is meant to be when you come together. And so now this is the tarot of sexual magic. So there are some really intimate pictures on here that you might be a little bit confronted by. They are sexual positions and things like that. So just being aware of that. But it does definitely show a storyline as to what's going on with your connection here as well, okay? So we can see the Page of Swords. Now this person might really appreciate your body. They want to look at you. They're curious about your body. There might be someone who likes your bum, your bottom, you know, they might really like that. And just love your curves, everything about you. And because a Page of Swords is somebody who observes. They like to look. They get curious. They can be very impulsive. So it's really like they're just going to take in everything about you. They really want to know all about you. What makes you, you know, how you receive pleasure. You know, they want to kind of be on their knees for you, you know, just at your beck and call almost in some ways. They really just, what am I getting with that? They just love looking at you. This is what I get. This is that beauty, see? This is not even just sexual. This is appreciation of your body. Like this is the Venus card, the beauty. So they find you so beautiful or handsome, whichever you are, male or female, doesn't matter. You can swap the genders, whatever it is, but they just love looking at your body. And they might be a bum person. You know, some people really are. They like certain parts of the body, and that's that one there. It could be that this person's into art as well, loves the beauty and statues and paintings and anything, even if there's nude pictures in there. They kind of like just really enjoy and appreciate the naked body. This is something I get with this person, and maybe you as well. So someone might have long hair, someone might have brown hair or auburn hair or curly hair. We've also got the women in this as well. So it's representing like the wheel of fortune, okay? So what we see with that is what is it? I'm trying to remember what the words are. Maiden crone or something. I can't remember exactly. But the wheel of fortune is good fortune. We see the luck is on your side here. This is Jupiter energy right here. And this is another Gemini energy. But this is the Sagittarius energy. This is the equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about good luck. Things are moving in your favor together. You're moving into a really beautiful, lucky relationship here. It's like full of luck and good fortune. So the universe is really working in your favor for you both to come together. Yeah. And when I say the wheel too, it could be that you're meeting on, what am I seeing with that? Like, it could be that you're meeting on your travels, like the wheel can represent a wheel, like on a vehicle. So it could be that as well, that you're meeting on travels. You might drive somewhere together. It's just certain intuitive messages coming through right there. Once again, someone might have long hair, okay? There could be that. Long hair, brown hair, blonde hair, auburn hair. But this is definitely showing me that your person is infatuated with you. They just want to be by your side. They love you. So, yeah, look at this. They do. They're looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So this is either in the future or it's somebody you know now, okay? So even if it's someone you're just newly met right now, you've newly met, they're looking at your photographs, or they will be. So they are going to be really in awe of you. They just find you so fascinating. They find you absolutely gorgeous. And it could be your hair as well that they really love, because I'm seeing like the hair is standing out to me in these photos. So there's something about hair. Maybe it's the way you move your hair, like put your hand through your hair or whatever it might be. They're really, really paying attention to detail when it comes to you in photographs. They could be a photographer. Once again, I'm seeing that they really appreciate looking at things. So it could be photographs, artwork, anything like that. But they do absolutely love looking at you. Now, I just wanted to see. Now, we're going to look at when, okay? When and all the stuff going on around that. So we've got the first card here is a Two of Cups. This is so damn gorgeous. I love this. This is monogamy, okay? This is two people together. They're not looking at anyone else but each other. And that's what I see with you, is that you are both going to fall in love, okay? This with each other. It's going to be a strong love. Look at the strength here. This is a strong love. This is a deep and meaningful bond. And it's once again the fruit and stuff. So food could be something, you know, Taurus love food. Taurians love food. So it could be food. You go out lots of places, have food, have picnics, whatever it is. But I feel like this person's going to have very strong feelings for you. They're falling in love with you, and it could be all over again. Okay. If you've known this person before, this is a Leo energy too. And it could feel in some ways that, you know, she's putting a crown on the masculine here too. So vice versa, whatever gender, masculine, feminine. It's almost like you are embracing that person into your life. It's almost like a validation, okay? So you're going to validate one another that this is a real love. This is a special love. And a very strong love. And I just get such a beautiful feeling around this. Yeah, look at this. It's so interesting. Reunion, coming back together. So this could definitely mean that you guys, if you've known this person, are coming back together, because look what else came up. And my jaw dropped, and I literally said, wow, when this came out as well with this. I was amazed. I thought, oh my God, that's like a double message right there. Very strong. So for some of you who have your eye on somebody who you know is your person, this is a very strong message that they're coming back with you, together with you. You're coming back together. You're going to reconcile, and look how in love they are. And look how in love they are. It's like best friends. And almost like twins. See, they look like twins. So it could be a twin flame connection here. And also, if you're not aware of this person in this lifetime, they're coming back to you from a past life. You've had past lives together. You're going to feel like you've known them forever. It's amazing. Look at this again, Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely amazing. So the timing is Jupiter, Destiny, Wheel of Fortune again. So Sagittarius could really be a strong point here as well for some of you. And Jupiter, I'm just trying to think. I can't remember where Jupiter's going to be strongly in the charts. But, yeah, I can't work that out right now. But I'm feeling like this could be Sagittarius energy, which could be November, December this year. Okay, but could be, you know, don't ever set things in stone. It could be a lot sooner than that. I mean, we've got Leo right down here as well. So it could be between, now I'm going to think of my dates here. I think it's July, August for Leo. July to November or December. That could be that one. There's amazing things coming. This is a sudden change in fortune. So you might not even see this coming, guys. It's just something's going to shift really suddenly in your lives, okay? It could be that one of you comes out of a relationship and it leaves a gap then for you to be able to join together and come back together. Whatever it is, there's something happening at exactly the right time where you're meant to come together. Now, they want to say to you from their higher self is, I've gained a lot of insight into the meaning of our connection, and I want to share with you where I see you in my future. So when you meet this person or come back together, they're going to reveal to you that they have an insight into the meaning, like how much you mean to them, what this relationship means to them. And they want to tell you where they see you in their future. And by the looks of it here, they see you in their future by their side. You know, you might go to a beach, you might meet again at the beach, something like that. Wherever it is, they want to be by your side. And this is their higher self. Look at this divine timing. We have got this and God has got us. We are on a journey, a divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith, and so it is. So it's all about divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune, you know, the universe is conspiring together, you know, with you guys and your mission to bring this about. And treasure, I treasure you and our love. You are so precious to me. You shine brighter than diamonds and are worth more than gold. You are all that I seek. So they're going to see you as their treasure because you've come in at exactly the right time in their life as well. And they're going to really embrace you like something that they don't want to ever let go of. You are so special to them. And I have tried telling you the truth so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. I have no words for your kindness and generosity. So it might be just so, because you got compassion here and an open heart, and you're going to give everything to this person. I feel like once your heart is open and your mind is made up on this person, you're going to really just love them and nurture them and you know, just want to be by their side and invest in this. And they're going to have no words for your kindness and generosity. And they say, I can never say it, but I do love you. So there might be times in the beginning where you think, do they even love me? Like they're showing me they love me, but they're not telling me. And maybe your person's that kind of person that won't be someone who comes out all the time and says, I love you, but in their actions, okay, everything they do, whether they hold you close and kiss you, you know, they're kissing again in this picture here. It's really important for them to show you how much they love you rather than tell you. And we've got embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. And you know what I love about this too is that there's a song called Missing Pieces by Vance Joy. And I'm just going to put that in the comment section below because it's so beautiful. And this is what I'm seeing here is that you're embracing each other, okay, into a kiss, into a hug. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's such a special relationship. Now what your, okay, advice card is falling. The unknown, descent, momentum, and change. So this is all about falling in love, okay? It's going to feel strange maybe, you know. Remember Alice in Wonderland falling and she felt all strange? Well, this is what it is. You're falling in love and it might feel really scary in some ways. It might feel strange because, you know, the depth of this love is going to be something you've never felt before. You might be afraid that you're going in too deeply into this and that you just don't know, you know, what could happen. And you're just going to keep falling in love with each other. It's very deep love here. And you're being told that this is going to be okay. Just embrace it. Okay, guys, so that is your reading today. I hope it's resonated. Please let me know in the comments section if it has resonated with you. I really love doing these readings for you, and it just looks amazing this year for you. So keep focusing on the good things, okay, around this situation, around this connection, because whoever it is that's coming in is going to love you, like love you so, so much. And they do love you so much. Their soul is wanting to be with you. So the right time's coming for this, guys. And I would love to hear your feedback on it. Love and blessings, guys. Hi, group 2. Welcome, guys. You chose the strawberry quartz. The strawberry quartz. We're first going to look at your energy, okay? Gives me a bit of a background. And then we're going to get into the other cards here. So this could be somebody that you already have your sights on. You already know who your person is. Or this could be a brand new person that you don't, you know, you're not aware of, but might be coming back to you from a past life, etc. So let's have a look, guys. So what is your current energy? Wow, we got Courtney Love, the punk star, the punk rock star. I think she played some grunge music, didn't she? And she was the wife of Kurt Cobain, who had committed suicide apparently many years ago. I can't remember the exact date now. I don't know if it was 94, 96. I know it's in this booklet here, but yes, she was married to another musician who was the lead singer of Nirvana. And she seems to have a very much like a bit of a rebel energy to her. She was very expressive with her music, very loud. You know, she's one of those people who wouldn't matter what she'd say, even if it shocked you, it would just come out of her mouth. Not saying you guys are like that, but some of you might actually relate to that, you know. And some of you might have blonde hair. And this is a person who's had a lot of pain in her life. So whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy I'm reading. Interesting, it says Portland, okay? Portland, so the city of roses. So someone might come from Portland. Yeah, interesting. Or play guitar or be a musician or smoke. You know, she smokes a cigarette in her hand there. She was also, she had addictions, and she had to go into rehab, and she was a single mum and a widow at a very young age. And that's not to say that this is resonating with any of you. Only a very, maybe 2% of you could resonate with that kind of lifestyle where you have been a single parent, maybe struggling with some kind of pain or addiction or sadness and loss and grief. And this is what she's had to endure in her life. And she had to put on a bit of a tough exterior, to the world. And she has a lot of pain, she's had a lot of pain. We can see tears in her eyes right there as well coming down. But she's been very not afraid or ashamed to show her pain and to express it through music either. Okay, so it says here, if rock stars are like leaders of a religious cult, be the unvirgin Mary. And be more than human, be a force of nature. And be ambitious. It doesn't matter if you don't know where you're going. So that's the kind of energy that she had. Like she just didn't care in some ways. She just didn't care. She just was who she wanted to be at that time. And she was kind of rebelling against things as well. And expressing her, I suppose, her anger and pain through her music. So in other words, what I see here, someone's name might be Courtney too, by the way, who's watching this. And it says the City of Roses. So we've got roses. And for some reason, I know it's nothing to do with her, I am getting Guns N' Roses too. That's something that kind of energy I'm getting through. So someone might have, they might like Guns N' Roses songs, and I'm getting the word patience as well coming through. That's interesting. I'm just intuitively connecting with things here, which may not have anything to do with Courtney Love, but yeah, it's very interesting. So this person, you might have had a bit of a painful past. You might have lost someone very important to you. It doesn't have to be through death. Your person, your partner, your life partner, could be someone that you've lost. You've had to have a breakup. Maybe there was some dark, the shadow selves that you both had to look at and heal from your, within yourselves. So that's what this one's all about, is that she's had to go through healing, and her only outlet is really music. So for some of you, it could be music. You might write, you might be creative. And I love the fact she's wearing blue, because that is a healing color as well, but she's got the red bow, so it kind of represents that boldness. The red of her lips, is boldness, it's courage to face it. So I feel like deep within, you could be someone who's quite a sensitive person, in a beautiful way. Sensitive is not a bad thing. It means that you're in tune with your emotions, you feel things deeply, but you might put on a bit of a tough exterior to the world. And it doesn't have to be in your face like Courtney's, but it could definitely be something that you portray to the world, that you don't really care, and that you're okay, things like that. So let's have a look here. What's this one? Yes, Sagittarius. So optimistic, philosophical, adventurous. So you have something in your sight. You know where you want to be, you know where you want to go, okay? So it's funny, it says here, it doesn't matter if you don't know where you're going, just be ambitious. So it could be that in some ways you don't know who it is that you've got your targets on. Some of you might know who your twin flame soulmate is, but either way, you know what you want. You know what kind of love you're attracting in. And it could be that you are wanting to go on a bit of an adventure with somebody. It might not have to be something so full of commitment right now. You might just want to explore. And it could be also that you meet this person among your travels, because we're looking at musicians here. And I'm not saying you have to be a musician, but I'm saying that musicians usually move around. They travel around. So it could be that you meet your person. They could either be traveling or you could be traveling, and you just meet each other like along the way. It could be something that you're both interested in as well. It could be something that you both do that's creative. Someone might be an archer, be into archery. But there's a very adventurous side here, and it's almost like you're wanting something new and different. Whether it be with your twin flame soulmate, you're just after something different with them even. So look at that. You've had to take back your power. Very interesting. We've got the blue necklace here. So it kind of represents the throat chakra, communication. And it's interesting, she's wearing blue, and there's blue in this card as well. So it's definitely about the throat chakra. So maybe in some ways, you've had to take back your power. You've had to, learn to be intuitive, okay? Like trust in your feelings, go with those and act on that. excuse me, I've got indigestion. I'm getting, I'm burping. It's so funny because when I watch Guided by Angels, Liz Harrison, she actually, when she burps, it's a fear response, like spirit is showing her a fear response. I'm wondering if that's what's going on, because it's so weird that that just happened as I was talking about the throat chakra. So that's so bizarre. But when we look at it here, okay, there is the throat chakra, there's communication. So maybe you've been holding back also on what you really want to say to somebody, if it's somebody you know. That you know is your person, or just to be assertive, okay? Something about that. Because this person, Courtney, her energy can be quite assertive to the point where she doesn't care what she says, you know what I mean? It's like a shock factor in some ways, but she's had to take back her power. So I feel like in some ways you might have given your power too much to your pain. That's what I'm getting more so from this, okay? Maybe you've had to learn to be assertive as to what you want in a relationship as well. And when I see the blindfold, I don't see it as a bad thing. I feel like this person here has deliberately put on this blindfold. They don't want to give something their attention anymore. So you've had to take a step back and heal something, okay? And we've got shine your light, have confidence in your connection, whether it be someone new or whatever. Shine your light. Don't be afraid to shine, because you are a beautiful soul who's got so much to give. And once again, we've got the yellow, which is the solar plexus. It's about personal power, coming into your power, taking back your power, standing strong in your confidence, and knowing that everything's going to be okay when you move into a relationship. Like there might be some insecurities here as to whether the person is going to accept you for all that you are, or are they just going to see the pain that might be on your face or in your aura or whatever might be there. So we got owl song, so you could be a night owl too. So whisper secrets to the moonlight, find strength in stillness. Some of you might actually be more night people. You might really work with the moon, you might look at the moon, you might feel good in the moonlight. I can't explain it. Some people really love night, some people really love the day and the sun. It seems to me like in some ways you might find being alone at night is a comfort. In some ways. In other ways, it could be quite lonely. But we're seeing the owl here. So the owl is wisdom, okay? So paying attention to when you see owls in your path, like literally if you see owls, or it could be on TV, or just like now you're seeing an owl. It's telling you to take some time out to be still, to go within and to trust in your intuition and your feelings, because you might have disassociated from your feelings at some stage. That's what happens when there's been some trauma or pain. People can dissociate from their feelings. And this is just telling you it's okay, you're safe. You can go within and just feel your way through where you want to be, who you want to open up to, that kind of thing as well, because there's been a cautious energy here as well. And you have the right to shine your light. And maybe you're a bit fearful of doing so because maybe you did shine your light and you got burned or you got stung by somebody because you were open and beautiful in your own zone. And then something happened, so you've kind of, withdrawn and retreated. Some of you might actually write music. See, it says song here as well. So some of you might write music. You might be a singer. You might actually be in the spotlight, seeing as the light is here as well. That could be something. So we're going to now have a look at, just before I do that, I wanted to say someone could be a Sagittarius or dealing with one. We do also have the peahen in this one, okay? This is not a peacock, this is a peahen, the feminine energy. Wow, I've got a storm in the background here. So what this is saying is that have confidence in yourself even. Allow yourself to receive, okay, as well. Now we're going to see the energy around the connection, okay? Where have I got there? The energy around the connection. I think I've got some more going on here. Yeah, that's it. Have to remember. So let's have a look at what's going on. So we've got 4 of prosperity, possessiveness, okay? Sun in Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You might be one. So somebody might be a little bit held back, holding on to their possessions. It says a comfortable life, building towards long-term goals and comfort, saving money, safe investments and family budgets and or a retirement plan, being in a secure place financially but holding on too tightly out of fear of losing it all, Hoarding, being possessive, greedy can mean financial stagnation. Money works best with a flow of exchange. So really what this means is that maybe both of you, and you'll know if this is your energy more so, it could be both of you or one of you is holding back. You might be afraid to open up. And I kind of get that energy with you. Even though you might really want a beautiful love, you still are holding back, a bit fearful, a bit cautious. And that's okay. That's the self-protection thing. And you might be very possessive. Like you might have worked your way up to a point where you're in a good place financially. There's something that you've been working hard on that you don't want it to have been, you don't want it to be ripped away from you or someone to come in and ruin it. So it could even be your own healing journey, whatever it is. It's in the physical world as well. It could be a house that you've got. Whatever it is, you might be afraid to open up and allow someone to share that part of you in case they come and take it all from you. So there could be a trust issue going on with that as well. But possessiveness too could mean that there could be a possessiveness in terms of maybe your energy or theirs when you are together. Maybe you really feel in some way that you just don't want them out of your sight, or could be them as well. So it's not necessarily a really bad thing. It just stems from a place of not wanting to lose out, not wanting to lose somebody because they're valuable. That's all it is. That's all it comes down to. I don't sense anything really scary going on there, but I just feel like once they realize or you realize how valuable this connection is, you won't want to lose it, so you'll be holding on quite tightly. So just being aware to just try and allow things to flow and not come from a place of fear. And that's for them as well. And the Knight of Insights is swift action. This is Gemini energy, the Knight of Swords. So on a mission, determined, focused, seizing the moment, fast communication on the task, assertive, brave, honest, ambitious, and adaptable. This is going to be a very fast, this is going to happen quickly, guys. So when you meet your person, you're going to know instantly they're your person, okay? So whether you know them already and they come in and you just don't want to let them go again, or it's somebody new who you just really seriously connect with so well, like it might be a bit of an attachment thing going on here, like where you really attach yourselves together, where you don't want to let them go, okay? This is what they're going to feel with you as well. So that's very interesting. Yeah, irresponsible. I can't keep it together and I know I've already screwed things up. So it could be that in some ways it might be a little impulsive. Maybe you do both jump into it quite fast. Just being aware of that, okay? And it's not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people do, and I know there's people I know who have jumped in and they're, you'd think that it didn't work, but they're married now with children. So some situations can work. Some things might not work. It could be that you meet, okay, on like where you're drinking, okay? It could be that you're out on a night out and you meet each other and you're drinking, or you come together somehow and you end up drinking and one thing leads to the other, and it's maybe not something you initially wanted to happen straight away, but you end up in bed together or something along those lines. But it's not such a bad thing, because I feel like even though it might seem irresponsible, it feels like at the same time, it's a strong lust here. Look at that, seductive. Every night in my dreams you seduce me. You don't want it to just be a sexual thing, and you might be afraid that this person takes it the wrong way, because you might be a very open, you might be open with expressing your sexuality with your person. You might not be someone who's really closed off or conservative. You might really want to explore and have an adventure in the bedroom, or explore their body, that kind of thing, or vice versa even. It doesn't just have to be you, but both of you together, it looks like, have got this kind of energy where there's such a passion here and a lust, and you don't want it to just be a physical connection. I feel like maybe in some ways, if you are able to do that, it could be that you're protecting your emotions. So just being aware of that as well. You could be, this might also be possessive, holding back, keeping your cards close to your chest. Could be either way, okay, take it as it resonates. But at the end of the day, okay, Virgo is faithful. So the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent and painstaking air. So someone could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, this could be something you got to work hard at, okay, in this connection. It might not be easy. It could be something that you just need to really try and work out how it's going to align. It might not be something that just falls into place beautifully and magnificently straight away. There might be some things that need to be talked about. There might be some misunderstandings, especially if it's starting off like this. Then there might be some questions that come up, like, what are we? You know, are we going to be together exclusively? Are we moving into a commitment? So it's just that kind of thing there. And so we're going to have a look at something else. So you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So this would probably be around July, I would say, with the new moon in Cancer. And what I see with that is you really need to know that this person is safe, and I feel like you're both going to feel safe with each other. I really do feel that. So even though there might be a little bit of a hiccup here, and there might be some questions raised and maybe some trust issues, I do feel very strongly that you're going to come into this energy of being safe together. And you might still have a bit of a hard shell to you. As I said, there's a bit of a tough exterior, but there's quite a gentle, soft side inside. So I feel like it'll take a little bit of time for you to open up to your person. They could be the same way. You might be attracting the same kind of energy, but your person's going to want to cling to you. So one of you will cling to this. One of you are going to attach quite strongly. But that's not a bad thing. I feel like one of you is going to really like that. It might actually work in that way with you, because maybe in the past, you know, someone has been too reckless with the relationship, where it was just wide open, left for any kind of pain to come in, or temptations or whatever. But it looks like with this one, there's a security here, and know that your loved ones are safe. And now these cards are the Tarot of Sexual Magic. There are some sex positions on these cards. It might be a little confronting for some of you. You don't have to watch it. You can just listen if you like. Some people don't like it. But these are going to express a little further what's going on here, okay? So I'm going to show them to you. We've got the Three of Cups right here. So this is somebody who really wants to reunite with you. So whether it be past life love or someone you know already, and even in the future, like once you have this night together or this day, whatever it is, of seduction and connecting, and it might be a little wild, you know, they're going to want to come back to you and please you and love you and caress you and embrace you. And it's almost like this celebration. You might actually meet at a celebration. It could be a wedding. It could be like a party, okay? There's drinking here. So it could be that you guys meet at a party, or you meet again at a party, or whatever it is. There seems to be people around somewhere where you do meet up, and because the Three of Cups is celebrations, it's friendships, that kind of thing as well. Maybe they also are a friend of yours right now that turns into a sexual encounter or relationship, whatever it is, okay? And we've got food here too on the table. So it looks to me, and interesting, there's an egg there. That looks like an egg. Yeah, that's an egg. So what I see with that is it could be a pregnancy for some of you. There could also be the birth of a new situation, the birth of this relationship, which is going to really blossom emotionally in a beautiful way, because we've got the King of Cups here. So this person is going to feel like they are a king or a queen in your presence. The King of Cups is somebody who holds very deep emotions, but yet they don't necessarily express it all the time. They're very generous, very loving, but can be very reserved and composed. And I feel like that's the kind of energy that you might, you know, have with your person, or they might have with you. But at the same time, it's almost like maybe around other people, they're not as affectionate or open, but as soon as you're behind closed doors, like they want to ravage you and love you and caress you and embrace you. There might be someone who likes your breasts or your chest if you're a male. They're just really like want to indulge in your body and pleasure you, that kind of thing. So this person really wants to make sure that you are emotionally and sexually looked after here. Now, this is very interesting. This has come up here. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, still angry, and healing heart. So healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. Very interesting this is coming up. Because I feel what this is that there could be some issues in the connection still. Maybe there's going to be some triggers. Maybe this person does trigger something within you, or vice versa, that still needs to be dealt with. So it could be that this relationship is so intense and so beautiful, and it happens quite fast, because Sagittarius is a fast energy also, that it's quite overwhelming and the feelings are very deep, too fast, too soon kind of thing. So maybe it is a fact, you know, part of it here is there's a needing to just take some time out to heal something that, you know, you might have triggered within each other regarding the past, especially if you've known each other before. So if they're coming back to you, there might be some unresolved issues that you're both kind of dredging up within each other, insecurities, things like that. Even if you don't know them, they're still coming through and bringing up stuff for you that has, because you've had a painful past here, there's something there for you, so you need some reassurance, and in some ways there could be something that comes up where you just need that space for a little while. But it's such a beautiful, passionate relationship. I feel like you'll both work hard on it. I don't feel like it's just something you'll both let go of as soon as you come back together or come together. I feel like it is going to take some time and to process, work things through with each other, and help to align things with each other. Excuse me. So what I got here is when. Okay, when is this all happening? So we have got the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So this is going to be interesting. Like, there's a heaviness around this, okay? So even though there's been healing, there's still some shadow stuff to do, some shadow work, and they might definitely be bringing up some stuff for you. Or it could definitely be also that you meet each other at a time where things seem like a burden. It could be either side. Maybe there's just too much on your shoulders right now. You really can't see a way out, and there's been some animosity in your life. Maybe you're feeling, it could be someone even that ghosted you, you know, that there's just feelings that people are out to get you, and you're feeling overburdened by the world, and you just don't know when there's going to be a break. Like, when will you catch a break with these things and be able to trust people? And that's when I think this person's coming in around that time. It's really quite interesting that they're coming in maybe like that rock for you as well, or vice versa. And we've also got here, Divine Feminine needs to surrender. So if you're a Divine Feminine, you're being asked to surrender and allow this person to come in and help you. Okay. So the Divine Feminine needs to surrender. Okay, and the Divine Masculine, if this is a Divine Masculine watching this reading, you need to surrender to the Divine Feminine who wants to come in and help you at a time where things might be tough, where you might be taking on too much, you know, on your shoulders. You might be wearing a bit of a burden, and just maybe your own worst enemy, that kind of thing as well. And communication is really huge between the two of you. So interesting, it said not today, don't want to talk. We need to heal, that kind of thing. So this could be a bit of an on-off relationship, you know. This, I'm not saying for everybody, but for some of you it could be, because there's definitely some shadows that need to still be healed. Could be addictions, could be fears, could be pain. Whatever it is, there's something there. But communication is really important for the two of you. And it looks like, you know, you both can heal. It looks like you are working hard on this connection if you really want it to work. Ace of Inspiration or Ace of Passion, spark of inspiration. This is around the time when you'll be meeting. It says a spark of passion, new inspiration, and exciting times, enthusiasm, travel, urgency, potential growth, talents, getting fired up, ready to take action, creating a vision, fertility, pregnancy, sexual passion. I did say that before, that someone might be pregnant, or give birth to this, you know, this relationship is starting afresh. So there'll be a spark of inspiration coming in. There's definitely, it might be sometimes that it could be hot and cold in the beginning, okay? It doesn't have to be for the whole relationship, but in the beginning it could just be this. It could be some challenges that do arise. Tempers might rise, things like that. But, you know, you both have a beautiful connection. There's a lot of this wanting to care for each other and nurture the connection as well. And there's a lot of love to give from both sides. And you definitely both want to protect and defend the connection as well. So communication is coming through. which is another blue card. We did say that about the throat chakra before. So it might be that you'll be able to, both of you, have a fresh start, you know, at being able to sit down and communicate with each other. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so it could be in the Aries month that you meet up or come together, or Leo or Sagittarius. Aries is in, I'm pretty sure it's March, April. And Leo is July, August. Sagittarius is November, December. So any of those months you might, you know, get together with your person. Now, what are their future messages to you from their higher self? My deepest desire is to create a beautiful family with you. I'm telling you, some of you are going to have children together. Absolutely amazing, that. And I've been rehearsing what I want to say. I have been so nervous, it has to be perfect. That's that communication. So maybe they're going to be nervous coming into this with you, at being able to, you know, want this new start, or something like that along those lines with you as well. There's something that they want to have perfect when they come back into this with you. And intensity, our connection is so intense that sometimes it scares me. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. And that's so true too. I think that also you're feeling that as well, or you will be, that things are intense, they're overwhelming. Your person might need space or time out, whatever's going on, something's going to be triggered here. So it's just that it might be a bit, it might cause them to be a little afraid of the feelings that are happening, that are coming there, okay, rising up within them. And they're just asking that both of you be patient with the journey and divine guidance. I'm amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. So this could be, once again, you might have been together in the past, you know this person, they're coming back in, time for a fresh start. You know, but either way, they're feeling that, wow, isn't this amazing how we came back together at this time, how we met each other. Well, maybe it wasn't even planned. It seems like it's like a sudden thing that's happening for you guys. How can I ever pay you back? So it could be very much that your person's undergoing massive things at the time that you meet them, okay? And that's what they're saying. How can I ever pay you back for, you know, helping me through this? And give in for my touch, for my taste, for my lust. So there's something very passionate between the two of you. It's very much that you can't keep your hands off each other. Yeah, I feel like they really just want to keep touching you and you know, running their hands through your hair, or embracing you and pulling you in closer for a kiss or a hug. You know, this is something here that they just want you to surrender to them. Like they just have so much love and passion for you. And we've got power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So isn't that amazing? So sometimes this relationship might feel a bit of an addiction, okay? It could be that you guys are so embroiled in this passion and almost like that possessive energy together in some way, that it might feel at times that, you know, it's hard to remove yourself and have that space. So each of you have to make sure that you both have that space. You have the power to say no or to walk away at any time you might feel it's not just gelling, or if it's too intense or whatever it might be. If you need space to work things out or heal your heart, you have the power to say, no, I just need to take this slowly, or vice versa, okay? And so your advice card from Alice the Wonderland is, we're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. And I love this card. Everybody is unique. Everyone's a little bit manic, a little bit mad, a bit weird, or whatever you want to say. You know, I love it when people call me weird. I actually take it as a compliment, man. Like, it's such an Aquarian thing. I'm not an Aquarius, but I think that's such an Aquarian thing of wanting to be so unique and different to the rest of the world. And this, you know, this is saying that you guys have probably had a past. You've come from something most people wouldn't even know what it's like to go through all the roller coaster of a journey you've been through, and it can kind of send you a little insane and mad. But you know, it's like you're both coming through that together. You both understand each other because you've had a past, both of you even individually. and you're understanding that they actually get you. Okay, we're all mad here. Everybody's a bit mad, and some things have really caught us off guard, sent us over the edge a little bit, so sometimes in a good way. And everyone is a little different. I love this. So embrace your uniqueness, okay? And this is what this person's going to do also, is embrace your uniqueness, because they love it. They don't want you to be just fitting in the boxes everybody else. It's boring, you know. They would find that boring. Be you. Take your power back. Shine your light. You are a very unique, beautiful soul. So guys, I hope this has resonated with you today. This is your reading. It looks really beautiful, even though there might be some ups and downs. You're going to both work hard at this, and whatever will be, will be. You know, if you both want this and work hard enough for it, it'll be something absolutely divine and beautiful, in divine timing, divine guidance here. It does look like some things might be on and off, intense, so it may not necessarily be a complete union of souls where everything is perfect. There's definitely going to be some challenges in this connection, but the love and passion you have for each other, there's no doubt about it. It's so strong here, and they want to have a family with you, so I find that absolutely beautiful. Keep your eyes on your targeted goal, be true to yourself at the end of the day, and amazing things can happen for both of you. So I hope that's resonated, guys, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, group 3. Welcome, guys. You chose the Lapis Lazuli. Beautiful blue. Oh, my God. It's like a gold flint, gold specks, I should say. What am I saying? Gold specks in there, it looks like, as well. Let's have a look, okay? So this is going to be your energy or your background story that I'm kind of tuning into here first up. And then we're going to get into the further things here of their energy, the connection, you know, the energy of the connection and when you might meet them, etc. So first up we got Greta Garbo. So are you sure you wouldn't rather be alone? Only go to the altar if you take the lead. Marriage isn't the only way to have a partner for life. So some of you might not really be that traditional in terms of thinking of marriage. You might be quite happy in your own company. Marriage might not be something that you're really seeking or really, that excited about. Could just be something that you might be, in some ways, if you've been hurt or if you've, seen many other relationships fail with marriage, or it could have been your own parents' divorce. There's something along the lines where you just might have thought, you know what, I'd rather just be alone than in the wrong relationship. And that's fair enough too, you know. Sometimes we really learn about ourselves when we're alone. This could be also, you might have been alone for quite some time. You might have been single for some time now. And you prefer to be that way. It hasn't been an issue for you to be single. You might be quite content, but deep down in some way you might really want to have your person in your life, a companion by your side. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage as such. I'm starting to get indigestion. I don't know what's going on, but it's like that happened in group 1, I think it was, or group 2, where this is group 3. I hope I said group 3 in the beginning. Where it was a throat chakra issue. So it's interesting because we've got blues here as well, which represents the throat chakra. So I'm wondering if you are someone who just keeps your thoughts to yourself, or do you, maybe you're an observer and tend to sit back and watch people and relationships and how they go. And it's almost like you don't have to say much. You just know things. You just sit back and know things. You're very intuitive. And in some ways you might have a bit of a guard up to love. It's funny, isn't it? Only go to the altar if you take the lead, meaning that, you don't have to wait for someone else to come to you and, propose to you as such. It's almost like you lead the way, and if someone wants to be with you, then they can be with you, but you're not going to sit back and just wait for somebody, which is really cool. It's a good stance at life, I guess, as well. And we see this auburn hair. So someone could have auburn hair or brown hair. What has she got? Has she got a phone? Oh, yeah, she's on the phone. I just realized. Well, duh. That is communication, isn't it? I didn't realize she was holding a phone. Now, she's a very famous actress. I think she did her last film in 1936, I think, if I remember what it said. But then she ended up having a very, she went solo in her life. She kind of withdrew from everybody and just ended up being on her own, by her own choice, I'm assuming. But this doesn't mean you have to. You know, you don't have to. It's this kind of energy that you have the power. You can choose if you want somebody in your life or not. And, you know, it's not going to be like your life depends on it. Or it's not like a life or death situation, basically, for some of you, if you don't have a partner in your life. Like, you're quite independent and can go about your merry way. You know, you can just do what you want in your own spare time. You might be very creative. But it's interesting too, because I do sense that there might have been a loneliness for this beautiful woman here in her life. So I think too that, you know, we don't all really want to be on our own, especially in our older years. We want to have somebody by our side to enjoy life with and share life with. And not be completely on our own. So I do feel like for you definitely want to have that one person, that special person by your side, but it's going to be somebody that you really do, you're very particular, like there's a specific person that you would have by your side. So it's not just like you would keep your options open just to anybody. You've got an idea of who you want, okay, and what kind of qualities you want in a person. And you're not one to rush into things, but you're quite independent and free. You like your own space, that kind of thing as well. And, you know, you could be thinking of your person. You could be putting your person, like if you have a person, I'm saying, you know, a twin flame or a soulmate, you've got them in mind. Or it could be a completely new person, okay, for today's reading that you've never met before in this lifetime. They might have come from a last life, okay, a past life. So this is interesting. Relationships haven't always been easy for you. Excuse me. So, oh yes, look at this. Question loyalty. You might have had some pain. You might have had a betrayal in your life. You might not trust people easily. You might have long hair like this, or you might know somebody, you know, that does, you or the other person. And the wolf is usually part of a pack. But this person's on their own, okay? Once again, solo. And so maybe you feel like you're kind of like the odd one out in things. You don't follow the norm. You know, if you get invited to things, you really take your time to work out, do I really want to be in this, or go here and be around these people's energy? I feel like for you, when you meet your person, or if they come back in, you're really going to want to know what their intentions are with you. And that's fair enough too. We want to know that. What are their intentions with you? And are they there for just a fun time and a good time, or are they there for a long time with you? So that's something that you'll be wanting to know. Are they worth your time? And I feel like your view in this is not, are you good enough for them, but are they good enough for you? And I really think that if you haven't adopted that view, that's something you're working on, because there's very strong energy here, is that maybe there's been some past pain where you really have withdrawn and now are thinking, you know what? I'm not opening up until it's the right time and the right person and the right circumstances, and they have to prove to me that they're loyal to me and this connection. So dream home. So this is possibly something you've wanted, is to share your home with somebody, or vice versa, have a house with somebody, which is kind of interesting, because the energy I get here is that maybe you'd be even happy just to have separate homes. Some people do that, where they're happy to have an exclusive commitment but yet have their own space and their own homes. That could be something that for some of you that you want to do. But for the majority of you, I do feel like you might have a beautiful home and you really would like to share that space with somebody, the right person. I love it how it's got a hammock in the trees. It's like farmland, it's rural, it's country cottage kind of thing. So some of you might live rurally, or you might want to. You might have a horse. Yeah, there might just be this wish to have animals around you. Some of you might even have animals in your home and you're just really happy in that, that environment right now. But at the same time, it's really interesting too, because this is like a suitcase here too, where the home is. So home is where the heart is. Maybe in some ways, you could travel around and move around and be a traveler as well, like be very independent, free traveling around. And home is where it is at that time. But you are going to settle. It looks like you do want to settle in one particular area with your beautiful twin flame soulmate, whatever it is, because you have a mission together. Okay, the white stag. If you're seeing white stags, if you're seeing horses or wolves, it's telling you that, you know, horses also about freedom, but they're also about strength and endurance, stamina. So I feel like as well, I'm just saying the wolves are very psychic, very in tune. I think that's your energy right there. And the stags are telling you there's a mission that you have here together. So you might have this inkling, you have this knowing within that there is somebody that you need to be with in this lifetime who you can both have a mission on earth, okay, to do together here. So maybe in some ways, some of you might be feeling, geez, I'm getting older now. I really would like to have this person in my life, like any time now. Or some of you might just be, not like a desperate way of saying it, but just in the way of practically, realistically thinking, well, you know, time's getting on and I would really like to share my life with someone and create things. I get an artistic flair with you. Some of you might be actors or actresses as well. You might like painting or artwork or interior decorating. You might be renovating, doing up a home. I get a very beautiful, artistic, creative energy with you. Yeah, it's something you could tap into if you're not tuning into that. But I do feel that you really make a home a home. It's very warm. And sometimes you might not come across as very warm. You might be a little bit guarded. But there is a real soft side to you and a tender side that when the right person comes in or the right people in your tribe, you really open up and you are so warm and loving. And there's a mission here with you and your person. And we've got here the wood wife. Look at that, the wood wife. Trust your inner wisdom. It's interesting it's saying wife, isn't it? Because you might actually become a wife. You might, or a husband, however you want to look at it, or someone might become your wife. Because what I see here is that this persona, this attitude to life, or whatever it might be, is going to soften when the right person comes in. So let's have a look about the energy of the connection. Woo, look at this. Divine Feminine of Luxury. This is the Queen of Prosperity, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Look at that. Homemaker, businesswoman, nurturing, gives warm cuddles, cooks delicious, nutritious meals, gives both practical and loving care to her work and family life. You could say he or she, it doesn't really matter. High social status, financially independent, successful, loves the finer things in life. Down to earth, welcoming, healer, and organized. And this is a Capricorn energy. Very interesting. This is so in line with what this energy is of Greta Garbo, okay? What we see there is someone who's very independent, but very warm and homely. Is very welcoming into their home, into their life, loves the finer things in life, loves to get dressed up, things like that. So maybe you do like that, but both of you are going to really value luxurious things in life, okay? Maybe you've both worked hard to where you get to now, and you want to enjoy life together. You want to enjoy the finer things in life together, okay? So it might be that you do go to vineyards or wineries, or try on nice new clothes, or travel to a new coastal town, and look at the museums or the antique stores or whatever it might be. I'm just going off, like, I don't know. It could be anything. You might not resonate, but you know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that you'll be doing together where you'll be really enjoying and appreciating the beauty of things. So, Two of Prosperity, juggling priorities. This is another Capricorn energy. Very interesting. So this is very grounded energy. You're working hard towards something and your goals. And both of you are busy people. You're juggling priorities. So multitasking, daily routine, big financial decisions, money transactions, trying to find balance, ups and downs, juggling too many things at once, time management, evaluating what is necessary to achieve harmony, adaptability, juggling you and someone or something else. So I feel like you're not going to always be in each other's pockets, okay? This relationship is you're both very independent. Maybe you're both business people, very creative people. You need your space to be like that. So it's like maybe you're both in some ways working on the dollar, okay, working for the dollar, happy to be the empire, be the queen or the king of your own empires, and you'll make time for each other, though. It's not like you have to fit each other into a diary as such, but there's definitely this feeling of both being busy, okay, both being busy, and it's not just stress busy, it's about following a dream and a purpose. And that could be what the mission is too. Like, you don't have to necessarily do it together, like hand in hand every day, working towards something. You could be independently doing things which is for the greater good, and you're doing it together. So it could be that you have your separate money. You don't want to blend in money. Like, some people don't want to blend money together. They just kind of have their own thing, and that could be what's going on here as well. There could be children involved, investments, money, real estate, things like that could be here as well, with the juggling and money and transactions, investments. But there's a lot of money, so someone could be quite wealthy in this. And we've got, look, I want to make you smile again, be happy. So I kind of read two messages in this because I'm leaving it open. There's so many people watching this, and it could be a new person coming in that you're not even aware of in this lifetime, that's come from a past life, or you do know this person and they're coming back because they want to make you smile again. They want to put a smile on your face, and they want you to be happy. And you'll find also that the person that does come in is going to be very happy. They're just happy in themselves. They're either you or they, okay, going to be happy where you're at right now, content where things are at in your life, in your financial life, in your material world, emotionally, that kind of thing, and you're able to share that with your person. And you could go to the beach. Someone might live near the beach as well. There's a beach there, okay? Vast open land, like rural again, pastures and acreage, things like that could be there. Forest here. Yeah. And also, your person's going to treat you like a queen. They don't look at you as a page or a knight in the tarot. They're looking at you as a queen, like you deserve the very best, or a king, okay? Take it as it resonates. And we've got here the Taurus energy. So the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So this is going to be a relationship that's not rushed. It's just you're going to take time, either getting to know each other or getting to know each other again, forming that bond, okay? Once again, money is very important here. So you could both be you could actually go into business together as well. It could actually work. Some people say don't mix business with pleasure, but it could work for you guys. If not that, then it's just that you're both very conscious of money and abundance and working hard for it. This is the Taurus, which is all about materialism, its possessions, its investments, things like that, and property. So it's really interesting this. So it could be that some of you have your own house, they have their house. It could be an investment house that you guys have as well, because I just feel like there's money around you guys somehow. If you don't resonate with that, maybe they're bringing it in, because there's definitely money here, I feel. Support, there's security, definitely security with the Capricorn and the Taurus energy. So it's very grounded. It's going to be a long-term thing, I feel this. It's not just going to be in and out relationship or, very quick or impulsive. I think that you're going to make careful plans moving, to goal, from goal to goal kind of thing together. And you're working your way up into something that's long lasting, which is really beautiful. And we got conclusions are within reach. So this is the full moon eclipse. That's really quite amazing, because full moons are all about accumulation. It's the complete and like something coming to completion. And we've got the eclipse, which is also about getting back on track as well. It's kind of like the universe gives you a nudge and says, right, you've got to get back on track, but it is happening because conclusions are coming in. So something is coming to an end of a cycle, I feel, for you guys, or one of you. It's like it has to happen so that you guys can actually make this happen, okay? Now, these are the tarot of sexual magic. They are, there's nudity, you know, in these cards, and they show different sexual positions, which can be quite confronting for some people. I'm just letting you know, if you don't want to watch this, you can just turn away and just listen. Otherwise, there will be a warning on the video anyway. I know some people need that for the 18 years plus, okay? But let's have a look. So what's going on here? So we've got the Knight of Chalices. How beautiful. The Knight of Cups. They're going to want to come in and sweep you off your feet. Look how she's waiting in the water and the Knight is coming in. And it's so gorgeous in the water because this is the Pisces energy, and it's just so loving and it's so romantic and so sweet. And yeah, just, it's almost like they want to serenade you. They want to win you over. Okay. That's what I get there. And then we've also got the Three of Pentacles, which is just gorgeous. So they might really love kissing you, or vice versa. You'll just love kissing each other and embracing each other. The Three of Pentacles is about building together, working as a team to make something happen. So it's going to be really beautiful. It's going to be practical, but also romantic, which is what you want. You don't just want it practical, because in some ways you might be used to being a little bit aloof with somebody or with love, but this is going to open up your heart chakra so much. Like, this person's going to earn your trust. I feel like there's just this growth and expansion together, and I do see travel for some of you. Even though these are quite grounded cards, I just feel like there could be travel for some of you. Even if it's short travel to visit certain places out in nature, because I just get countryside for some reason, so you might go on country drives together. There's just something really beautiful here, and it's definitely monogamous, I feel, because I see the two people, they just got their eyes on each other. And, you know, they say too, when, like, he's got his eyes closed, she's got her eyes closed, okay? When you have your eyes closed, there's such sincerity in that. I remember, I can't remember what it was now. It might have been a TV show or something. I can't remember exactly. I've gone a bit blank. But I remember at one stage someone said that if someone's got their eyes open when they're kissing you, it's really not as sincere as if someone's actually got their eyes closed. So these people have their eyes closed in this when kissing, and I feel like that's so important. Like, you're in the moment with each other, you're connecting in that way. And the Dragonfly, be light-hearted, finding out things coming to light, adapting, changing, healing. So you might see dragonflies in your path. Once again, there's another horse there too, so you could go horse riding. But dragonflies are here, so it's about a light-hearted energy. Be light-hearted. You're finding out things about each other, which is going to be exciting. It's almost like it's stimulating the brain to find out new things. You want to know more about each other, and it could be, if you have things in common, that there's just so much to talk about. So that's what's coming up here. So you're changing and you're healing. This person's going to help you to heal your heart. They're going to be someone that's very different to what you're used to. So if it is somebody coming back from the past, they've done their work, okay? Because it just feels like a different energy that they're coming in with, that you can trust this person. So let's get an idea as to when you might meet them, okay? Wow, look at the star. How beautiful. A wish is coming true, guys, for you in this. It's so important and special for you. And maybe you've been wishing, okay? Maybe in some way you've been trying to manifest or wish or have hope in your heart that that person is out there for you. And that's what's happening here. This is the Aquarius energy. And we've got the World. This is absolutely gorgeous. You've got two major arcanas, which is very significant here. We've got the Capricorn energy again, because this is Saturn. And this is Aquarius right here. So this is very, very interesting how the Capricorn's coming quite strong through this. So in other words, this person's not just going to give up easily. I feel like the two of you could meet. Okay, we've got Capricorn, Aquarius. It could be around this time. It could be this time this year, which is, I'm just trying to think, Capricorn is December to Aquarius, which is February. So you could be between December and February this year, okay? It could be, it doesn't have to be, but this is just something very special for some of you who might be meeting your person very soon, or they're coming back in. Something's happening there. You can see the Capricorn there, see the goat and the stag. Once again, the stag's there telling you there is a mission. The universe is aligning the stars now. The stars are aligning for you guys to be together because there's something completed in your lives. So something is coming to an end. There's a cycle coming to an end right now. Conclusions are within reach, as it says here. And yeah, that's actually quite amazing. So there's such a beautiful energy around this. You're going to be assured in this, okay? Your love is truly meant to be, the promise. So it's like your souls have promised each other to come back. And there's a stag in that again. Look, stag. This is so amazing. There's 3 stags that have come up in different decks, okay? Oh, this might be the same deck as the other one, but that's a different deck. So this is quite amazing. Really it is. And this is the forest here. This is the water as well, so the emotions and the grounded energy. So I really do feel like this is a wish come true. This is a promise. And it reminds me of that Tracy Chapman song too, The Promise, about returning to each other. And raise your vibration. You are manifesting each other. And that's so interesting. There's an eagle in this one and there's an eagle here too. So pay attention to that. They could be in the USA, being the eagle symbol here as well, but doesn't have to be. But the eagle is all about higher perspective as well, a higher perception. Getting a higher perspective on looking at things that it's not just black and white. There's so much more going on in this connection that you won't see straight away, but it'll unfold for you as you go along. It'll just all be feeling like it's meant to be. See, it's truly meant to be. And thinking of you. So whether it's somebody that you know now that is thinking of you, or it's in the future that you're constantly going to be on your person's mind around the time you meet. We've got the beautiful yellow tulips here too. So yellow is happy. It's just a light-hearted energy. I love this. So they're going to be thinking of you. Maybe while they're sitting on a chair in their house or just at the table thinking about you. They might want to give you flowers. And we do have Virgo energy here as well, trustworthy and dedicated. So it says here, slow and methodical, hardworking, sticks to routine, dedicated, conservative, perfectionist, organized. Slow and steady wins the race, protective, patient, responsible, health conscious, stubborn and loyal, finishing what is started. This person is trustworthy and dedicated. And they're going to prove that to you because they might even know that maybe both of you, or they might know that you are a bit wary, but they're going to prove to you that they are trustworthy. They don't care how long they have to wait to, until you can sort of commit properly together. They just want to get to know you. They want to get to know you, even if it is at a slow pace. They don't want to rush into anything. They just want to savor the moment with you and just enjoy life with you and just move, okay? Build up the bond. And Virgo is also, I'm trying to think now, I think it's, is it August, September, October? I'm trying to remember now, guys. September, October, I think it is. Or it is August, September. I think, no, actually it might be August, September. But let's see it, okay? So let's see the time frames we've got here. We've got between August and February. So August could be this year till February the next year. Or it could be, just December, January, February that you could be meeting your person. So let's see some messages from their higher self. Wow. Expect an invitation to my home. I want to make you a delicious dinner. So we've got the table and chairs there. We've got the dream home there. We've also got, see, look at this, pots and pans right there. They're in the kitchen. That is so awesome. I love it. They're in the kitchen. Okay, so this is so funny. So what this person wants to do, they actually make home with you. They are probably someone that, even though I see travel back and forth, going on country drives or whatever, they just want to be at home with you and make home with you and just have that cozy feeling of having a meal being made for you, and sit around the fire or just, on the couch and watch TV or whatever it is. They just want to be comfortable with you. They just want to sit there and embrace that kind of lifestyle with you. And I love meeting with you on the astral. It's where we create our magic. So it could be that at the moment, whether you know them or not, okay, they're coming back in through the astral. You're dreaming of each other. They're dreaming of you, they're connecting with you, you're making love on the astral plane. It's where you're creating your magic, and it's where your souls are planning for the union, for the meeting, okay, to come in. And please forgive me, I know I was wrong. Now that's a special message for those of you who know this person. They're coming back and asking for forgiveness, maybe apologizing with some flowers, whatever it is, they're saying, I know I was wrong. So there's an apology here. And the higher self message, wow, look at that. I'm sorry. This is an apology. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. Sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough for you, and it makes me push you away with the things I do. Please forgive me. I never meant to hurt you. These two messages here are specifically for those who know your person, okay? For those of you who know your person, this is a special message there. And I am burning with passion for you. So your person's going to have a lot of passion for you. And I live for your smile and would die for your kiss. See, they love kissing you. And that's just, also, I want to make you smile again, didn't it say? Or am I dreaming? Didn't it say I want to make you smile again? So when you smile, when they might even crack a joke, right? And love seeing you laugh and smile. That's what really brings them much happiness, just to know that they're making you happy, that they're making you smile again. That's really important. New person, not whatever. They just want to make you smile, make you happy. There might be someone who looks at your lips when they're talking to you, because that just means that they want to kiss you. And their passion is burning for you. So look at this, see? It's beautiful. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So, this is a two-sided thing. You could be, once again, forgiveness could be coming into a connection you already know. Okay, there could be a second chance for you guys here. Or it's just about forgiving and releasing the past so that you're not carrying any of those burdens into a new connection. So what is your advice card? Okay, so it says impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspective. So basically what this is saying is look at things in a new light. Believe in the impossible, because sometimes we can think, oh, that'll never happen. Or, it's that negative side of our brain talking. And this is saying, you know what? This is going to happen. If you believe it, you'll receive it. You can create your reality. There's no such thing as impossible. Okay, that's what it's saying here. Have a fresh perspective on this life, because there's an amazing life waiting for you both. And it definitely looks like there's a union coming, guys. So I hope that's resonated, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, group 4. Welcome, guys. You chose the tiger eye. And these cards here. So we're going to first look at your energy, which could be a bit about your background, okay? And if it doesn't resonate, you can always choose another pile. Just tuning in. Don't know why I just went blank, but there's something coming through. I'm not sure exactly. Just realize that this could be someone that you know. This could be someone you've got in your mind, soulmate, twin flame, or ex, or whatever. Or this could just be a brand new person coming in, okay, that you're not even aware of just now. Or you might have just met them, okay? It could be something like that you've had a past life with, but you haven't had a real history with. So let's have a look here, okay? So first up, we have got Edward the Eighth. One knight can follow you for the rest of your life. A king is nothing without the woman he loves. Make your own kingdom and choose your own family. This is a really beautiful energy. So whether you're a male or female, it doesn't matter. This person is in it for the long haul. So what I see here, first of all, this is your energy anyway. Whether you're a male or female, this is your energy. You want something that's long-lasting, long-term. You want someone that you can call your queen or your king, and have a kingdom with, or a queendom with, whatever. But you want somebody that you can have a family with, something that you can build together and or should I say leave a legacy behind. Someone's name might be Edward, or it could be in their middle name, or surname, or whatever. Could also be that you might have a bit of a royal flair to you as well. Some of you might even come from some royal line. You might have had wealth in your background here. You might have wealth. You might have come from a wealthy home. You might have high profile people in your family. It could be along those lines. But it just looks to me like this is something that's just funny, is that one night can follow you for the rest of your life, meaning that there's a flame, there's a spark happening, that upon meeting this person, this is going to be for the rest of your life. You know, this is not just a fling. This, you know, you are really wanting something that's long lasting, worthwhile, that you might have some conservative or traditional beliefs. So you might really believe in marriage and wanting to do things the right way as well. So meeting, courting, you know, committing and moving from engagement to marriage, that kind of thing, having a family, that could be something that's happening here as well. And this kind of reminds me of the King of Pentacles, somebody who in the tarot is very secure, somebody that you can rely on. They're dependable, they're responsible. There's strong abundance with this person as well. So there's something coming through, or you could be that way. And so, yes, interesting. So it's saying make your own kingdom and choose your own family. So it's like starting from scratch again also. Even if you've already got children, you might blend your families together, and that's something you both want to do. Yeah, you're in it for the long haul. You're in it for the real deal. Here as well. And someone could have black short hair. There's like 3 people or 2 people with dark brown or black hair here. Someone might be very old-fashioned as well in the way that they like to dress, conservative gear. We've got a red hair or blonde haired person here too, so that could be something. Someone might like having like a chandelier in their house. You might have a study desk like this. Someone who, what is that there I'm looking at there? Not really sure what that is, but kind of reminds me of science. So it could be something to do with science as well. Someone could be into that. I'm going to look into that a little bit more. Where is it? I do want to look into this one, okay? Just bear with me, because there's something I feel like there's more to say. So where is it? Where is he? Where is he? Edward the 8th. I want to learn a bit more about this one. Now, he was the king of the United Kingdom, okay, of the UK, and the dominions of the British Empire, as well as the Emperor of India and head of the Church of England, okay. His was one of the briefest reigns in history, 20th of January 1936 to 11th of December of the same year. So Edward had fallen in love with Mrs. Wallace Simpson, an American divorcee. So you could fall in love with someone who's a divorcee, who's already been married. And their love affair caused a constitutional crisis, and Edward abdicated the throne to become the Duke of Windsor. Wallace and Edward remained married until his death. So that's what we got here. So it could be, you know, that's what it's saying. So even if it goes against the norms or what other people think, you're going to stick to this because you love this person. The heart leads the way. So that's where you're at. That's where you're at. So even if it goes against what normal people think, it could be that you come from different cultures or different backgrounds. You still want it to work, and you're going to go for it. So you're going to call upon your spirit guides, okay? Look at this. Yes, this is your soulmate or twin flame. So this is your soulmate or twin flame. This is your better or other half. I would say it's a better half. I don't know why I say that. But I think they would look at you as their better half. But yes, they are definitely your other half. Some of you might come from the UK as well. Call upon your spirit guides. That's something maybe you've been wishing for this. Maybe you've been connecting with the divine, with the universe, for your person to come in. Maybe you've even been, you know, tapping into things intuitively and sending out the call to your person as well to come in. You know, see this wolf here howling into the sky, into the moon, you know, at the moon. And it's almost like at night time you might really be thinking and about your person, if you do know who they are, or even if you don't know who they are. It's that cry for your other half to come and meet you and come into your life so that you can have this beautiful union. And so we've also got celebration and we've got commitment. This is absolutely amazing. So this is you, okay? This is also telling me that you want commitment. Does tell me that there's going to be a celebration also, guys. So I definitely feel that for this year, for many of you watching, that there's going to be a commitment and there's going to be a celebration around this. It could also be that you do meet this person at a celebration, okay? I know I'm meant to be reading your energy in this area, but I am getting other messages through here as well. But it could also be that you are already married in an unhappy marriage, or it could be that at the moment you're celebrating because you've come out from a divorce or another long-term relationship. That could be something as well, but you celebrate relationships, you celebrate commitment. That's something that you're all for. Like, you want to have the ring on your hand, and you want to call someone yours, so you want to do this the right way. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. The next step, marriage and commitment. This is so amazing. So maybe both of you have been married before, or in a long-term commitment before, but this is definitely showing me that you are definitely wanting marriage. There's no doubt about it. You want marriage. Now, if that's not your reading, you'll have to try another one, because this person I'm reading for definitely wants a ring on their hand, vice versa. You might want to propose to the other person, or you want them to propose to you, but you definitely want this long-term, forever yours kind of relationship. And this one says, she of the mossy bray, not all things as they seem, trust in your intuition. So it's interesting, calling upon your spirit guide, trusting in your intuition, that not all is as it seems. So it could be that, it could be someone that you least expect as well coming in. But if it is someone that you're aware of, maybe you think that they're in a happy connection right now when really they're not. So it's like saying not all things are as they seem. Trust in your intuition as well about, your person. And I'm also hearing a significant message for some of you that you might start, when your person comes in, or if even if you know them, people won't be happy you going back to this person. But just trust in your intuition, because things are happening for a reason here. This is a very special connection. Whoever your person is meant to be with you. So trust in that, okay? Don't always listen to what other people are saying, or that fear-based stuff as well. Or even your own inner voice that's saying, that you're worried that it might not work. So let's have a look then. I've got some other cards here as to the stuff around the connection. So we've got the Hierophant, spiritual values. Understand your spiritual beliefs and values through a kind of spiritual guide or mentor who can work with you to connect with the divine source through use of traditions or core principles. Learn to become spiritually aware through structured learning, study lessons, teachings, religion, conformity, institutions, spiritual wisdom, honor family traditions, and seek out your own like-minded community. Now, this is not the section where I tell you where you might meet them, but I'm just, your reading's all over the place, like in terms of how I had it in order. So I'm just going to go with it, whatever. But this is showing me that you might meet at a church, okay? It could be a spiritual gathering or church that you go to. It's a very traditional card. And we are looking at a spiritual relationship here as well, not just with ourselves, but with our one, okay? So you could get married in a church. That might be something you'd really want to do, is have it traditional. But it's a Taurus energy here too, so someone could be a Taurus. But yeah, I definitely get a really, like, they hold strong values, okay? You both hold very strong traditional values in a lot of ways. Like, you want to have the family, the home, the white picket fence, that kind of thing here. And we got the regret and hope. So grief is heavy on the heart. Focus is on loss, failure, and disappointments, wallowing in self-pity, stuck in the past, guilt, remorse over past mistakes, isolation, carrying emotional baggage. All is not lost. Shift your focus and see the silver lining and opportunities for healing and forgiveness, Mars in Scorpio. So what this means is that there's been a past, okay? Maybe both of you have been in a long-term commitment before where it's been very painful. You do have... you've known pain. Both of you have regret and hope, especially if you know this person and they're coming back into your life. This would really, really resonate with the fact that you've both been through grief, and regrets are there, but there's also hope for a new beginning, a fresh start, that kind of thing, moving into a beautiful, strong commitment like this. And already, like, regardless of what your situation is, I already feel that you and your person, your souls, have already, like, you're already in union. Everybody's is that are meant to be. But you have really promised each other, you know, your souls are together, that you will be together. So it's just a matter of when, really, I feel for you guys. We've got here fear. Love scares me because it scarred me. So there has been some fears here around loss. Okay, so some of you, now I'm getting a very significant message here. Some of you might have lost a partner, okay, through death. So you could be a widow or a widower. And that's what this regret and hope is, and the fears of having to lose someone, to fall in love and have it all, just to have it all gone again. But if that's the case, I feel like your person on the other side is bringing in somebody for you, okay, that's going to give you this commitment and love and security and all those things that you deserve. But the fear also could be that you're both scared at something new again, of having to jump into something and start all over again. And it's a huge thing, giving your heart to someone else. So even though it feels right and it's meant to be, and there's a very deep love here, it could also bring up some fears, because there's more to lose. The more that you have and the more that you value, the more you have to lose. And the first house is what people see and the impression you give. So this is your body image. This is your personality. This is what, you know, basically what it says is the impression you're giving to people. Some of you might have short hair, long brown hair, something like that. Someone might live near the ocean as well. And someone might have a library or read books, I've just got told. So we got here, so this is about the impression. You both want to make a really good impression on each other, and you're both going to, okay? So even though there's fears here, you're going to put on your best face, put your, best foot forward into this as well. And communication is key. New moon in Gemini, so that's probably around May. I would say that's May this year. So communication is key. So just make sure that you're always expressing yourself, not shutting down, you know, or anything like that. Being able to, and I get the feeling you guys want to. It's almost like you want to learn more about each other, and yeah, it's I get this really strong feeling like you really respect each other, and you want to know more about each other's journey, and you're going to respect the journey that you've both been through with the pain and grief, and any fears that might arise, any insecurities. I really feel like you guys will get it out on the table, what's actually affecting you or worrying you in any way, because you and this person are really going to look out for each other. You're like best friends. And I see the twins here with the Gemini, so it could definitely be a twin flame connection going on here. Now, these cards here, okay, these are the excuse me, I can't talk. So funny. Communication is key, and my throat's closing up. So there might be some fears, okay, a lump in the throat, where there's still something to get off your chest in the very beginning with each other. So not putting on a brave face, but really allowing yourself to talk about the vulnerable things as well, is what I'm hearing. So now this is a tarot of sexual magic, guys. And this has got nudity in it, okay? These have got different sexual positions. So if you're not into that, if that's a bit confronting for you, that's okay. You can turn away from the screen and you can just listen to what I say. Otherwise, you're quite happy, you know, to watch it. That's fine. So we'll have a look at what's going on in your connection here. So we've got justice. So this is going to be a very fair and balanced connection. And being justice, it represents, represents contracts, okay? So it looks to me like your person wants to marry you. There's definitely marriage here. Look at this, marriage and commitment, the ring, celebration. There's no doubt about it. They want to put a ring on your finger. So we've got somebody, this is Libra energy too. And so, and the blue of the dress too represents communication. It's the throat chakra. So they are not going to beat around the bush. They want to tell you that they want you. They're not going to be backwards and coming forwards and telling you that they want to marry you, but they're still going to have some fears about, you know, long-term commitment. What are your values? They want to make sure that your values align with theirs, and you're going to be the same. Vice versa, you're both going to be doing that. We've also got here the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is very strong. Did I say that before? I can't remember now. Yeah, Edward the Eighth reminds me of the King of Pentacles energy, where it's strong, it's secure. There's money, there's abundance, there's that strong house, the legacy left behind. And what I see here is that whoever is the King of Pentacles in this wants to provide, wants to look after you. So I feel like you're doing this with each other, but I definitely get it on their end that they really want to make sure that you are looked after. So it could be traditional in terms of the masculine being the breadwinner. I mean, in this day and age, it's not really like that, I know. But it could be that they are happy to go off and earn money, you know, depending on who it is. It's mostly the masculine that seeks out status. But yeah, I feel like it's more that energy of wanting to provide, wanting to give the feminine everything that she could possibly ask for: security, safety, a family, a home. This person wants to provide a home with you. So, you know, they could have money, they could come into wealth, already be wealthy. Because I do feel like there's, you know, they're well educated, okay? This person is well educated. I feel like you might be as well, looking at your energy here. And so there might have been degrees, like college degrees, or just somebody who likes to read a lot and learn. So they might be even emotionally mature as well. And what's that, emotionally wise? Okay, so there might be something that they are in tune with their emotions as well. And so it's not just the practical as well, but I also feel being the Justice and the King of Pentacles once again shows that commitment, that marriage. They want a fair and balanced lifestyle with you. So it's not like they're going to earn the money or you earn the money and it's like just, you know, not share it with you. I feel like this person, you know, your home is their home, that kind of thing. They just really want to embrace you into their life in that way. And it could be that for some of you, once again, the Justice being could be divorce, like someone might have gone through a divorce and now they really want to do it right this time. Like either of you might feel that, okay, this is the relationship, I really want it to be right, this is perfect, like we've learned from the past, you know, and we're coming into this. So we got here karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So for some of you, you could relate that, okay, if you've known this person before, it could have felt very karmic. There might have been a lot of lessons and having to let each other go in order to come back together into this fresh start. And that would explain the fears and the regrets, etc. here, and the grief. But at the same time, it could represent a karmic relationship that either of you have ended. You've come to the end of a cycle now, and now you're ready for this real stuff now, okay? And yeah, look, love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So you had to go through lessons either in another relationship or in the past with this person in order to appreciate what love really means and what self-love really means and what your values are and beliefs. And they've had to look into the mirror. See, look in the mirror. Both of you have had to look in the mirror as to see how human you really are. You know, it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to go through pain and struggles. And sometimes we also act out in behaviors that we're not happy with, or say things we're not happy with, or act in ways that you know, that are not really ourselves. So it's coming around full circle that there's a letting go of karmic stuff here. It's letting go of a burden. You've really both matured in some way here. So let's look at it. Well, what am I saying? When are you going to meet? Look at this, the Ace of Cups. I'm loving this. This is a new beginning. This could be an invite, a celebration. We've got celebration up here. This could be that you're invited to a party or some kind of social gathering where you meet up with your person. And the heart is full of love, like you're ready. It's overflowing. Look at that. It's overflowing. It's ready for love. You've got enough love in your hearts, both of you, to give to someone else. So that's that right there, the Ace of Cups. And we've also got the Chariot. This is the Cancer energy. And this is also, so Cancer could be July this year, okay? That's June, July, I think it is. So this is Cancer energy right here. It's just beautiful. What's it? Yeah, Yeah, so I'm thinking it's June, July. So we've got the vehicle. It looks like a vehicle. It's like someone charging forward. Movement. It's movement forward, see? So you're taking, you know what it is? You're letting your heart lead the way, guys. This is just beautiful. It's just going to flow. But see, this is a beautiful flowing energy. It's not really fast. It's just what it is. And then like this is charging forward. So I feel like both of your hearts are open. You're going to be charging forward. Maybe in some way you will be traveling towards each other, even without realizing it. The universe is bringing you together at some kind of gathering here. It's a new beginning, a special beginning. Oh, look at this 5D cosmic connection, meeting up to talk and make love. So you're definitely connecting on the astral. Okay, this is on the astral plane. We see the spirit guide connecting on the astral. You are definitely meeting up and conversing with your person. There's telepathy in your connection. You might be dreaming of someone and have no idea who they are. But that's what's happening. It's showing you that you're very soon going to be in the physical, okay, the 3D together. And then we've got reaching out. So someone's going to reach out after they release something, okay? Maybe even around autumn, fall, there's a reaching out. So that could be that invite. Maybe it's them, or it could be a mutual friend that brings you together, that's reaching out to both of you and saying, hey, you know, come to this party or come to this wedding. You might even meet at someone else's wedding, okay? That could be something as well. Yeah, it's interesting that. But there's definitely something you're both releasing, as we saw with that karmic relationship, things coming to a close now. Something is coming to a close. You're releasing it. And there's skill mastery. Look at this. So this is telling me that, you know, this is Virgo energy as well. So that's August. What is that? August, September. Okay. So what that's telling me is that could be around the time that you're meeting up with each other, between maybe June to September this year. Could be that. Or also autumn. Okay, so for us I'm just trying to think when yours is. For us, it's in March to June. Okay, that's our autumn. So it could be for us in the southern hemisphere. I think for you guys in the northern hemisphere, it would be maybe September to December. I'm not sure. I could be a bit off with the months, but it could be around that time. So that's interesting because it kind of falls in line for those in the northern hemisphere, mid to late year anyway. But you know what? Don't ever think that this is just set in stone. I mean, you could meet your person tomorrow, so it's just a guide. But it's telling you that hard work, dedication, commitment, apprenticeship focused on one task until it is mastered, learning, patience, accomplishment, attention to detail, productivity, expertise, and wisdom. Someone could actually be like a mentor to you. You know, you could actually work with this person, or it could be that, you know, you're a teacher-student dynamic. I know that might sound really strange, but if you're adults, probably be okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I suppose it would go against some kind of work ethic if it was like at college or something. But if you're, say it's an art class and you're both adults, maybe it's something along those lines. But it could be that someone is very artistic. Maybe someone is a drawer as well. We've got the drawings here. Okay, we've got Jesus and the drawings. So someone, once again, the Jesus, church, religion, very strong religion. It could be a very strong religious person here, who has a very strong faith, very traditional, very conservative, is a hard worker. I feel like you're both going to be, could be school, study, something you're learning, maybe an online class. Could be somewhere that you're going, you know, that you meet this person. And I wonder if they build things with their hands as well. Very hands-on, very hard-working person. So that's interesting because I get wood as well with them. Wood. I don't know why I'm seeing the timber. And I'm seeing a fireplace as well. So I feel like you're going to be around the fireplace together. It's just a really beautiful, warm, cozy feeling with your person. And they just seriously want to make sure that you're always looked after and that, yeah, I mean, they'll make sure you've got everything, okay? Got everything. So they'll never let you go hungry, or if you need clothes or money or whatever it might be, they're always going to be there to give you something, and if you need it. Even if you need a massage or, you know, whatever it is, I feel like your person's really nurturing to you. Now, what's their higher self message here? You are my life nurturing force, my reason for being on earth. Together we will experience many lives here and spread healing across humanity. So you have a mission here on earth together. And they see that you are their reason for being here. So being a twin flame, especially if this is your twin flame and you're coming together for a mission here, you are each other's reason for being on earth because you are light workers and you're here to help others, okay? So come together strong with a mission in place, a divine vision together, okay? So you will experience many lives here. So you've had past lives together. Always healing the earth and spreading that across humanity. So you're light workers here, guys. And I want to sing sweet lullabies to you as you sleep soundly next to me. This person could be a musician. They could be very creative, artistic. They want to sing to you as you sleep soundly next to them. So I feel like that's so sweet. So there could be songs that they're bringing to you in the 5D, in your 3D, in the physical realm right now. You might hear songs that they're sending to you, and they might be unaware of it completely. It's just something that their higher self is doing for you to let you know they're on their way. Look, soon we will be together in the near future. Our reunion is imminent, and I'm doing everything I can to be ready for you. I hear your call for me, and I'm coming. Look at this. I hear your call for me and I'm coming. This is my promise to you. This is so beautiful. This is a promise, okay? I was meant to be up there. This is the promise, the commitment. The commitment is a promise. Okay, you're promising to commit to each other. They're promising to come in. They're promising to come charging in at the right time. So they're going to go with their feelings and their guts when it comes to meeting you. They're going to listen to the universe that they need to be at a certain place at a certain time to have this contact with you. And we see inspiration. You are so special to me for so many reasons. There is no one else who inspires me quite like you. I'm so proud of you, your achievements, talents, and gifts. Your love encourages me to strive for more out of life. So this person is going to look up to you. If they don't know you already, they're going to be inspired by you, looking up to you. They know how special you are and unique to this world. So they are never going to want to let you go in any way, like away from their side even. Like they just really always want to be with you and look after you. And it's not to say like in a possessive way that they're in your pocket type of thing, but I just feel like they're so in awe of you and what you can give the world. They're so proud of you. They want to be able to invite people into your circle and introduce you, like to their circle, I should say, to their friends and family. Like they'll do that pretty soon, it feels like. As soon as they're sure of who you are and what they want with you, they're going to be embracing you entirely into their own life, their whole life, and want to really embrace you and not be afraid to show people who you are and how proud they are of you. And I think that's just so beautiful because not many people do that these days, and it's just something that you'll both do for each other. You're both going to inspire each other. And so I am entwined in the thought of finding you one day. So as you watch this video, even if they're not aware of who you are, they are sitting back thinking, my great love is out there somewhere, okay? My twin flame or soulmate or my special person is out there somewhere, and I'm going to find them someday. And you are worth fighting for, so they know how special you are. You are a treasure worth fighting for. Look at this beautiful card. So playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun and remember, love is the greatest teacher. Oh, sorry, healer, but teacher as well, I guess. Love is the greatest healer and the greatest teacher. So laughter is the best therapy. You're going to have so much fun with this person. I know it might sound really, kind of strict when I'm saying they're traditional and conservative and all those things, but it's not a bad thing to have values. I think what's happening is this person is full of life. They are a happy person. They're active. They're adventurous. They want to play. They've got a very playful side. And you could even travel together as well. Now, that's very Leo energy, by the way. So what is your advice card is, I want to be a queen. Someone could have a cat. says, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, and passing a test. I want to see what this is, okay? Because this is very interesting, because I'm reading this as I want to be your queen, or I want to be a queen. So I'm just going to see where this is at. It's like, I want you to be my queen, if it's a male saying this to you. Or you could be saying, I want to be your queen if you're a female, feminine. But either way, they want to treat you, because look, Edward was a king, okay? So you are a queen, vice versa, whatever. They want to be your king or queen. So we're looking at this. I want to be a queen. What's the message for this one? I'm just looking at the book because I'm not used to these cards. I don't want to be anybody's prisoner. I want to be a queen. So you will when you've crossed the next brook, said the White Knight. So this is interesting. So this is a person who is self-determined. So what this is saying is that just because, you know, even though you want this marriage and you want the ring on the finger, don't feel like you're going to be trapped in something and lose your own individual self or independence, okay? You're very free to do what you want. What is this? I'm trying to read more into it. So you are a person who has power, influence in your own right, and you take charge of yourself in your own world. Okay, so this is what I'm getting from this. There might be a situation, okay, at the moment where you might feel a little entrapped. You might be in a connection you're not happy in. You might be just not at your most best self, okay? You might not feel like you're very confident or you're happy. You might be stuck in a job you're unhappy in. It could just be a cycle of your life, which we can see is coming to an end, that you're just unhappy in and feel like, I don't want to be a slave to this any longer. I need to move, maybe even move location. There's something that you feel is holding you back, keeping you prisoner. So for some people, it might not be a physical thing. It could definitely be some addiction, or it could be a fear, you know, like the narrative, the negative mind, insecurities, things like that coming in. Maybe you, in some ways, not sure if you'll ever find this person, but they are there. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you, and they're going to treat you like a queen or a king. So it's saying believe in the impossible also. It's another thing that I had come up here. I just want to get one more of these actually. So for you, forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. So recreating yourself, reinventing yourself, not identifying yourself with the past or with an old story. And it says use your time well, make every moment count. So I love the cats in these. They're so gorgeous. So what it is, it's about being gentle with yourself. You know, not rushing through the process. Learn the lessons that you need to at this time, but realizing as well that you don't want to procrastinate, because sometimes when we're in an energy where we're stuck, we don't necessarily make changes. We just stick to the same old, same old. And what it's saying here is don't get stuck in that narrative. If you want to reinvent yourself and recreate yourself, then you've got to go to what you're being invited to. Pay attention to what your friends are inviting you to, what opportunities are opening up to you, because that's where you're going to find this person, okay? So I hope that's resonated, guys, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.